Hi guys, right, we're back on it. Thanks so much for all the views regarding the reveal of this project. I thought I'd just chuck in some fancy graphics and me messing about with a can of beer and a bit of birthday cake. It went down very well, so some good editing. I enjoyed it. It was what's about enjoying content, isn't it? Enjoying making stuff. Right, chopper mk1. First assessment, nothing's getting removed in this footage, this video, nothing's getting removed. Just going to assess, basically nothing moves. The back wheel doesn't move, the crank doesn't move, the brake cables don't move. It's been sat for a long ass time. Right, bring closer, I'll show you what I'm doing. Right, guys, we're starting off with the bit of WD, bit of chrome polish, bit of bicycle oil. That chain hasn't moved ever. Well, it has, but not for decades. Bit of T-cut, you'll see why in a tick, and a bit of shoe polish. Right, let's do this. Right, okay. So. Now apparently, I'm not too up on this, but apparently that fact is plastic and not aluminium like the Mark II spoke protectors. That means it's a crossover. So does that mean crossover from Mark I to Mark II? I don't know. I've never seen one before with a plastic spoke protector. But this chain is rock hard. There's no movement in it at all. The crank does, oh, nearly fell over in. That's it. Sorry guys, the crank doesn't move at all. The back wheel doesn't move obviously, so the cog's seized, the crank's seized. The front wheel moves. Both tyres need air, obviously. But I want to show you something quite interesting. Okay, now this sissy bar, now that chrome work on that, for 50 years old, set outside, is something really quite interesting. And I know that chrome work will clean up lovely. So, the chrome work's good on a bar, a sissy bar. Now, the chrome work on the bars will also clean up very nice. Normally they go around here, the rust just sits, doesn't it? Bit of bird poo, but nothing really. A bit of chrome polish won't remove. Again, down here. Let's get you around this side. There you are. See it, guys? Yeah, lovely chrome work on this bike. Now we all know, those who have choppers know that the front mudguard, for some reason, always cleans up better than the rear. Okay, now that front mudguard, the rust on that is lovely. Those front wheels will clean up good. They will. Obviously around there's a bit of surface corrosion on the rim. But, you know, a couple of hours work over the front wheel and the back wheel are going to look incredible. So, let's work it out. Decent chrome on the bars, decent chrome on the back, on the sissy bar. Decent chrome it will be on the rear, and decent chrome on the front. We know the mudguard, the front mudguard will come up nice. I'm not worried about these little brake levers and calipers because some of that will polish off. Yeah. But looking at the patina on this isn't dust. This isn't dirt. This is sun bleached paintwork. Now, this doesn't move. So I'm just going to quickly, whilst I'm on camera, bit of bicycle oil, just drop a little bit into there and just let it sit for a few hours to see if we can get some movement on that. Same with the pedals. Now there are some people who will say to me, you can't oil a bike like that. That's not how you oil a chain. Like I say, I'm no professional at this. I just love finding these projects and seeing where we go with them. Now apparently the quick way is to put a bit like that, and it is a quick way. But for the process of videoing, I'll do up to there, and then the next video on this, you'll see if that chain will move. The chain itself looks in very good condition. You know, it's got no movement, you know, there's no jagged bits popping out. It all looks quite serviceable in theory. Now getting onto the rear. Now this thankfully is not broken from a post, so the seat is not broken from a post, so that is savable. If I can get this bar up, well obviously, you know, first things first, I'm guessing take the seat out, then move it around like that, and then you've got access to this seat post. But ideally I like this to be up to there, about, so maybe, I don't know, 8-10 inches taller, which would mean this would be up higher. But it's got this rear mudguard extension on the back, and they're quite rare in themselves, aren't they? This little reflector. The back seat, let's go around to the back of the bike. Now the back seat, that's lost its rear decal, so I think it needs a rear decal, because from the back, to show off it is a chopper. Bit of oil on that chain, then we see what we got. I'm going to put some WD-40 for the time being just down the sissy bar, get everything nice and oiled up. Now there'll be people saying, now do not touch this bike, don't clean it, don't try and polish it, don't try and get anything moving. Yeah, and I believe, you know, and I'm with you, but you know, I want this bike to be riding, I want it to be working, I want to show it off, and like I say, I'm not interested in getting this bike 100% mint. That's not how I work. I just want it to be able to ride. Again, with a cog, obviously the gear linkage is snapped, so that obviously that's a survivor. That we can keep. Obviously it needs a new gear cable, unfortunately, but put a bit of oil in here, a bit of WD-40, it won't do any harm, and then we can see what we got in a couple of days time, see if anything moves, because this bike so deserves to be saved. I think if it sat for another 6-8 years, it would have been beyond saving. That's my opinion anyway. Right, so this video is going to be uncut and pretty much unedited as well. Sometimes you just want to get on, bring you guys, hold on guys, that's it, bring you guys, you know, what you want to see. You can see here now, apparently these things here, a chap told me that you used to put them around your bike back in the day, and as the wheels turned, that cleaned the hub. But you can see remains of an old bird's nest in there. I old branches and leaves. You see that? Look, it's fascinating. Cobwebs with calipers and brakes. But yeah, so this hasn't moved in a long time. So I'm just going to put a bit of oil on the crank, bottom bracket, just to see what we got. Just because I don't want to go down the route of trying to release for crank and bottom bracket, because I doubt it will move, come out. Let's just see what we got. Put a bit of oil in there, a bit of WD, leave it for a few days and come back to it. Won't do it any harm, yeah? And the pedals. What's that? Just put the pedals there. Pedals. Yeah. Now this hasn't got on it R-nuts, but I like a nice set of R-nuts, so at some point obviously the front wheel's got to come off to at the least change a tyre and tube on that. Put a bit of WD around the front R-nuts. At this point, just seeing what I've got to work with, because I've got to be so careful how I approach this project. Again, with the back R-nuts. Put a bit of, the back wheel nuts. Just bit of WD around that. See what we got to work. Stand again isn't working. Well, it's working, but it's not coming down. I'm intrigued by his paintwork. Now, there are many people saying to you now, don't put anything on it. I'm just testing a very, very tiny bit of his frame. So, hang on. That's it, rough. Bit of teacup, colour restorer. Now I think this is red, but I don't think it really matters as to what colour it is. So, bit on there. Well, it's probably a bit too much. That's fine. That's fine. I just want to try and see. Right, let's pick an area. Somewhere discreet. Right, let's go for this bottom. Yeah, this little top tube here. Just want to see if any of this is going to come back brighter. Yeah, that's not dirt. That is surface patina. That is damn finest. Beautiful. Beautiful straight frame. No welds. Nothing. Yeah. And you can see, you can feel better. You can feel it. Smooth. Rough, smooth. There's some slight, like, I don't know what it is, rust. I think if it sat any longer, this bike would have fallen apart. I really do. Some may say it's already fallen apart, but I see it as a survivor. And there's a thin line between a survivor and something that's fallen apart. Now, obviously, this used to be chop along here, as you know, but very little remains of that chopper word. You can still see some, you can still make out perhaps chopper, but if this was horizon blue, which I believe it was, because the clue there is that section of paintwork there. Again, let's get our T-cut and see if I can bring back bird's nest again. Look, this has probably got to come out at some point, that caliper, so Again, bit of WD on that. Bit of WD on the brake calipers because they need to move at least. This bike has never seen WD-40, never. Again, I'm just curious to see if it was originally Horizon Blue. So, bit of T-cut on the cloth, nothing too much. This is just my assessment, but every video I do on this. Right, can I bring that back to anything brighter? This is just rough. God, look at that. That camera focuses. Beautiful, look at this. See how it's coming back. Those forks are delicious. Right, we know it's Horizon Blue, and we know that the faded areas will look like that. So when it gets to here, when it reaches that area of complete paint loss and patina, I'm going to reduce the cleaning back so it all blends in. Lovely, and it's definitely Horizon Blue. That is stunning. There, look, Horizon Blue. Right. Okay, now that chrome cleaner. Now, normally I use Auto Sol, but I've not got any in a minute. I've got to order some more, but I got this down a precinct, only about £2. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah. Really pleased with how the bike looks, well, how it will look, and really pleased to bring you guys some fresh content. Those who support the channel and watch and like and leave a comment, thank you. Right. Right. Chrome cleaner on the cloth. I'm just intrigued. Right, let's start with a sissy bar, I think. Right. Let's see to what extent this chrome will look like. Oh my God, look at that beautiful chrome. Obviously I'm using one handed, guys, because of the tripod. I'm not using a tripod for this video. I was at the beginning, but look. Look at that chrome work there, look. With a right approach to this, you know, cleaning the bits that are obviously going to look good. Now, why would you not give a little bit of a chrome, a little bit of a clean? It doesn't matter, does it? But look. So we've got the chrome on the bar. Obviously, whole bar needs doing, but there. You've got the chrome on the bars. Look. So that is clean. That isn't clean. So not polished. You can see what difference it makes, can't you? And we've got a split here in one of the grips. I'll change the grips because, well, I don't know. I'm not going to change any parts on this or remove any parts until you guys let me know what I need to do with this, because I want to preserve its history. yeah, really pleased with how this bike is going to look. Obviously the back bit there, as you saw earlier, that's that rear flap. So that's its original, so that's its mudguard there. And obviously this was an extension they put back on, well, I put on back in the day, goodbye from Raleigh, I guess. But look at this hub here, look. I've not yet checked the date on our hub. I'll do that in the next video. But look, you can see that chrome work around that area there. Right, first things first, do I leave on these? Do I leave them on? I think I am. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do I leave these little things on? Obviously the difference between a Mark 1 and Mark 2. The Mark 1 had no rear rack. The Mark 2 had a rack because the frame was different. So obviously longer seat on a Mark 1. But these, the sissy bar will look awesome when it's clean. Beautiful. Yeah, let's put it back in the cradle and we'll finish it off. That's it. That's it, guys. Oh yeah, a bit of shoe polish as well. I use shoe polish for a seat because I find it's really good and bring back a bit of a shine on an original chopper seat. Just standard shoe polish from a precinct. This one cost me £1 from a pound shop. Yeah, I'll show you a copy of this a little bit afterwards on how this looks. But yeah, oh god, the seat is stunning. I'll do one bit, then I'll include a photograph of the other side with a photograph of this side. But yeah, keep watching till the end, you'll see a photograph of this. Yeah, looks very nice indeed. It smells nice. Well, it's got that. It's taken away that sort of smell. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. So pleased with this bike. So pleased. I want it riding. I'm not going to remove any parts, like I say. No parts are going to get removed yet. Just trying to get everything freed up. Get the wheels spinning and get the crank turning and get the brakes working. Those brakes don't need new cables. They're fine. They'll make do. Just do it proud, because the fact is, and it's avoided. Now there's a funny story to this, a really bizarre story, which I'll tell you in the next video of what nearly happened to this bike. It was that close, yeah. The gentleman told me, and his family told me it was that close. I'll explain all in the next video. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like, comment, subscribe to see further progress on this, what I believe to be the most beautiful original paint chopper Mark 1. I do, honestly. That paintwork, you can't make it up, can you? You can't make it up. Alright, see you soon, next one. Thank you.